What's going on, YouTube? Got a quick update here. It's been about a week or so since I shot the last video, and as you can see the top of that bucket pretty good. You can see the pipes going down. We've got water clarity coming back pretty good. Blame that on my sand filter there that I showed in the last video. This 2-inch piece of pipe goes across, set that below. That way I could add an extension on the other side, which you can see right here. Added this extension right here, which was just enough for the sand to be fluffing around in there and nothing to come out. I was finding that right here in the basket, where it overflows into, it was starting to collect some sand right there in the corner. And by adding the extension, haven't lost a bit of sand yet. All of the lettuce has been doing really good, nice and green. Strawberries, likewise, doing pretty good. Got a little purplish of the leaves going here a little bit. Added a light right there, a little photocell light, and photocell with rechargeable and solar and all that crap, and just stuck it right in there. That way I could attract some bugs for my fish to go ahead and eat. And so far the swirl filter's been working pretty decent, but I've been getting some collections in the bed there, so it's not working as good as I was hoping. So, at least as a solid waste filter, which it's really not, it's actually just to catch all the fish waste. But, so I figure I'm probably going to make another filter and figure out how I'm going to do that. Do something into that filter, and then out of that filter into another filter, and maybe catch all the solid waste in the second filter. And all the iceberg over here, doing quite nice, sticking right up, nice and super green, and fish have been swimming around, loving everything. Actually very satisfied with how much clarity that this actually has brought so far. I mean, that increased dramatically. I could almost not see that lid at all, and according to the viewfinder I can't see it very well, but I can see that like very well. I can see all the little and then the little pieces all the way around there on the top, little plastic pieces. I can see the cord popping out right there on the backside, going out, and the pipe going in, of course. I mean, I can even see the definition of the side starting right there, so it's been getting a lot better. So I guess the sand filter is actually working a little bit, and so far I barely, I can't really see, but right in there on that filter pad I barely have anything in there. And like I said, no sand has come out of there so far. I have watched the volume of water that comes pouring out of there. It will slow down a little bit after a few days. And what I've been doing is just unplugging the pump and watching the flow of water when it stops. And you'll see, and I kind of just time it myself where it's going backwards, and you know, because it's siphoning back towards the pump. And I let it get, I don't know, a couple seconds into that cycle, and then I go ahead and plug it right back in, and it fires right back up. I think it fluffs up the sand, kind of like backwashing with a pool filter with pool sand, and fluffs it all up nice and good, and the water flow gets going a lot faster and goes right back to normal, and then it slows back down. I do it again, and it keeps on going. So I guess it's kind of like a backwash action. And the reason I did that was, and put it right into this basket right there, was that way that filter pad right there could go ahead and catch any of the other crap that it was throwing out. But so far I really haven't had to clean the filter pad yet, and the volume of water has slowed down a little bit so that it's not overflowing on the one side there, that side right there, on that side right there. And therefore all the wetness of the wood right there should be drying right up. As you can see right here, it was wet, and now it's starting to dry up. But that's it. Just got a quick update, and tomatoes also are doing pretty good, but the tomato plants are starting to die off a little bit. It's already October, so I'm surprised these suckers are still going. And I'm going to go ahead and pull these soon, but I'll figure I'll just go ahead and let them die, because they keep on popping out tomatoes, and I keep eating them and throwing them to my chickens, and they love eating those. My bigger fishes right there. But that's all I've got this week. Hopefully next week I'll have some kind of changes that I can report on, and maybe in the meantime I'll go ahead and build a new filter system or redesign everything or do whatever. But until next time, YouTube.